going on, everyone at home? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm back upstream and I am planning on chasing, you know, there's a shark over there on the surface. I don't know if you guys can see that, like right over on the bank there. I can see a fin out of the water. Anyway, so yeah, I'm back upstream and I'm planning today is chase some more flathead on some plastics. We've got about an hour and a half, 2 hours till low tide, so it should be perfect. It's meant to be bloody hot today. It's meant to be nearly 30 degrees, so it's good. The water's, what is it, 19 degrees. So last time I was up here it was 17, so it's come up a couple of degrees. It should, I reckon, by end of the day it'll be pushing 21, hopefully. See what happens. So yeah, that's good. Anyway, see what happens, guys. I've got an absolute cracking sunrise this morning. Superb. The moon, well, not the moon, sorry, the sun. About to pop over the trees, and yeah, it's bloody glorious. Alright, I'm gonna get stuck into it, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alright. Now today I'm planning on fishing Johnny's prawns again, J-baits. This one's pretty banged up, as you can see. It's caught a lot of fish. They are pretty hardy, which is great. So yeah, planning on fishing these again today, getting some more photos. So basically what I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna pretty much fish this bank back down to the bridge, and then I'm gonna move up, and then pretty much any significant drain or tree or stump or something I see on the way back upstream. So I want to work up with this against the current, which is unusual, I know. But yeah, I just want to pretty much follow this low tide upstream, if that makes sense. So you get more low tide to fish. So yeah, basically I just peg it in, hop along. It's been 4 weeks, guys. I know, I'm sorry, but I've had a line roller on order from Shimano. They're slack. Shimano, it's a joke. Pick your game up. I have done my best. I pulled it apart multiple times and just keep putting grease and stuff in it, trying to keep it going. But yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon, guys. As a fish. There's so much bait up in there, eh? Uneventful start to the morning. Might go over this bridge pile on. Over these jetty piles, man. Have a little. go. Nice little flatty. Let's go for the lift. Oh, there we go, guys. First fish of the morning. Little flatty on the John Oatley baits. How good's that? Let's go get another one. Bloody hell, what was he thinking? I just got hit on the drop there. Oh, just got cleaned up on the... God, I'm getting good at hooking things up to date. Look at that, bloody herring on the wind. I'll just get on my phone, guys. Just so I'll read you the question. I've had a few guys asking pretty much about my electric motor, and how it's mounted and whatnot. So I'll give you guys the rundown. Righto, so here I got a Motorguide. It's a 55 pound. It's a 60-inch shaft on that. In my opinion, when you are buying an electric motor, especially for a boat like mine, buy the biggest shaft that you can physically get for it. Because if you're getting chopped, you're going to pull your shaft out otherwise, which no one wants the shaft to be pulled out. You're not going to be having a fun time. So basically, when I built this boat, I got this plate fabricated onto it straight away, so I didn't worry about it. So I just opted to have the plate, so that's how I mounted it, and it's pretty much just bolted straight on. And basically, I'm currently running a 140 amp hour AGM battery off it. Now AGM's good, but lithium's better if you get it. It's lighter and they do last longer. But yeah, you're going to be paying probably excess of $1,000 for a good lithium battery, so I just went AGM. It was like 400 bucks, and yeah, it's good. As far as battery life goes, with the 55 pound, I can literally get about 2 days out of 140 amp hour battery, which is brilliant. As you can see, like upstream here, when you're not fishing like mad currents like you do at the heads, it's more than enough for the boat. The only thing I could fault about it is if I was to get another one, I would definitely go an 80 pound. And that being because when you're fishing down the mouth, you're fishing with some massive currents there sometimes, and that will spot lock, it will hold, but you will not make ground on it flat out. It's impossible. So yeah, so if you get snagged in it, you've still got to start your motor and make headway under the outboard. I've used this out offshore many times. I've spot locked out in the 32s and you get a big current. It holds perfectly. It does exactly what it needs to do as far as holding goes, but it just doesn't have enough oomph to make headway if you need it to be. So yeah, I would recommend, if you're going like anything more than like a 4.4 or something like that, you definitely want to be going to like an 80 pound if you're doing any sort of offshore work. Yeah, like they hold, like, don't get me wrong, they hold, but they're not gonna, yeah, you still got to use the outboard if you get snagged. You still got to make headway. You can't make headway with that unless you've got absolutely no current at all. Yeah. So then once you get the wind as well, you sort of really start struggling with them. But apart from that, it's been flatly flawless. It's 3 years old. I couldn't tell you how many hours it's done. It's done, like we've got nearly 350 on the motor in 3 years, and this would have a couple of thousand on it for sure. Like anyone that knows me, it's nothing for me to spend 5 or 6 hours on the spot lock at times, especially when I'm fishing offshore, like for snapper and stuff like that, or jew. I just literally sit there, spot lock for hours on end. So it's been absolutely brilliant. The only thing I could really say is that due to wear and tear, that the cables are starting to deteriorate, but I think that's just, yeah, wear and tear and just excessive amounts of use. But apart from that, I think if you're just just like a weekender, or you're not doing a great deal of fishing, you're going to probably you'll get 6 years out of no worries, I think. You just look after them. It's got pretty minimal corrosion on it, but I do also salt wash it every time I come out of the drink. So yeah, that's probably another thing to keep in mind. But apart from that, it's been absolutely brilliant. I've had no problems with it other than a remote, because that's my fault because I dropped it in the drink. Yeah, but anyway, I hope this guy, it helps you. Could be a bit of a ramble on for some, but yeah, hopefully that helps. No, I was going to belt upstream, but I was just seeing where I am. But I just seen this nice little log in the drink, so I'm just going to get right up on it and drift back over the top of it, and see there's a flathead laying on it. Maybe not under this one. Usually if there's a fish there, yeah, nice snag. Woo! Pumped for that one. Woo! Oh, sweet. Oh, nice stick. Wow. That's one nice stick, guys. Now, they're really good eating, but I think I'll let that one go today. What the hell is that? Little perchlet. God, I'm really good at hooking things up the bloody date today, aren't I? skill, persistence, desire. I think I might have a little jewfish here, guys. And indeed I do. Beautiful. Oh, still can get a couple of those. Always a welcome visitor on my boat. I had a few hits on that. Another little dewy. Was that? If that doesn't get your juices flowing, then I don't know what does, eh? God, they're my favourite fish. Hands down. Yeah, if anyone's coming up to start the Richmond River too, please be mindful when you come up to this bridge, the main highway bridge, that all there, you might be able to see the disturbed water just in through there. That's a rock bar, literally. There's monstrous boulders as big as my boat just sitting there. So if you come up here, please come slowly, and please, for the love of God, follow the channel markers. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay. There's already one big piece of rock out just over here. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah. Well, I keep fishing like hell because it's been bloody good. Let's get some in between jigheads to fish those other ones. Alright, we're in a metre of water, so that's how shallow this rock bar is, guys and girls. And dew in this river. Another little soapie. Go on. I'm just going to get back up to that little rock bar that I got those fish off this morning. Yeah, I just want to have another little flick around there. And then probably once I finish having a flick around there, I'm going to head back to the bridge where I put the boat in this morning up at Wardell. I might even just pull the boat out, see what the wind's doing. I'm not making any promises. I might run down to the mouth and see if I can get some flathead on the top of that tide down there. Like, it's as good as it is to see all those little jewels. Yeah, there's only so many you can catch until it's not that much fun. Like, it's, yeah, I do love seeing them, but yeah, I also like seeing them 15 kilo plus, but anyway. So yeah, I'll belt back down and I'll give it another quick little fish and go from there. That's a good hit. Very nice little hit. Beautiful. For a little fish, that absolutely clouted that, eh? See that? Into just a little patch of jewfish there. See if we can catch them. It's funny off its head. Jewfishing is going to be very good in here in the next 5 years. We had some good floods in what 2017, which had a good recruitment from there, and there's really good spawning that come from those floods. And then we had the big floods obviously last year where everyone got washed away, and had one of the most insane Jew recruitments that I've ever seen anyway in my life. Yeah, so there's so many little Jew around, which is amazing. So these little fish, obviously they'll be 70-80 centimetres in a year or two. So you can imagine coming up here with those little fish and they start hitting that 70-80 centimetres and you pull them out like this. It'll be fun, especially on the light setups. I've seen that on the sounder. Not sure what that is. It's a little jewy. Slightly bigger one. Slightly. I don't mind catching one that's a little bit bigger because they pull a little bit more string. Yeah, that's superb. You can have that plastic, mate. I don't want to kill you. Look, there's 1, 2, 3 fish just there. So after a new leader though, this is cooked. We'll put a new leader on and go from there. See if we can get another one. Oh, I can't even get a bloody flatty. Really? You see that? See those arches there? And then that? That to me looks like fish rising, because there's a heap of little bait getting around here. So that to me looks like there's actually jewfish there. I'm kind of spot locking that because I think that's a little school of jew there. See what happens here. It's going to drop my plastic shade on it. But that looks indicative of me of a fish either up on the rise or a fish that has risen and he's on the way back down. So it looks like me they're pretty actively feeding there. Sounder doesn't lie, boys. Sounder does not lie. So those fish definitely have to be actively rising and then rolling down to the bottom. I just got hit. I told ya, Garmin don't lie. Garmin does not lie. Such a bloody good unit for what it is. Pulls off, that'll be okay. Mate, don't be silly. Alright, I've just been a real retard and just realised my camera's not on. But anyway, that's jewfish schooling up there. And what I've been doing is they've been rising up, and see the bait there? These dew have been rising up, so I'm not physically there. There's a jewfish there. He's just risen up, had a feed, and he's on his way back down the bottom. Look at that. Yeah, there's been heaps. I just realised my camera wasn't on. I just put about 6 fish doing that, just watching them. So look, he's just hit the bottom there now. But yeah, that's 100% jewfish. I'll just see if I can back up. I'll see if I can get me plastic on his head and there we go. I gotta say, I can see them all on the bloody sounder. There's millions of them there. Oh, nice dogfish. Call me the doggy king, eh? King doggy. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of this video, guys. So I've had enough. It's bloody tough, that wind is howling. There's no fish, so we're definitely in that in-between seasons now, between winter and summer. The fishing just doesn't know what it wants to do. So you can have a good day one day and then the next thing it's just nothing. So I'll keep persisting. I'll keep trying to make some videos and do what I can. I might even, if you guys want to see me do some surface bass and whatnot, leave that in the comments and I can try and get out to a local dam and give that a crack. But yeah, cheers for tuning in. If you did like it, leave a comment. Oh, bust up in the back there. Yeah, leave a like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, if you guys want to see anything or you want to know have any questions or know anything, just leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Cheers, guys.